Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another SCUM Sandbox survival episode. So previous episode was a bit of a doozy. It was a kind of sort of success, and we did go home, and unfortunately for you guys, and I forgot to record this bit, and this is totally my fault, I decided to play until 2:30 AM on a work from home night. So I played, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours? 6 hours total, developing the base a little bit, so I'm going to show you a little bit about that a little bit later on. Before we continue with today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, it is my goal to grow this channel as much as possible, so if you enjoy today's episode, leave a thumbs up on this video, it helps me out a lot. Leave a couple of comments, what do you think about SCUM, what do you think about me? And if you really enjoy the episode, consider subscribing, ring the little bell, select all, and you'll be updated with the latest upload on this channel. And if you want to support further, you can become a YouTube member, or you can visit my link in the description to my Patreon. You can give me as much as you want, you can be $1, it can be more. It's up to yourself, I don't really care. Anyway, today's episode. I have in my possession something that I played within 6 hours. Now, when I logged off immediately as soon as I got this card. That is a Bravo 2. Bravo 2 bunker. There's one, I think there's one right here. Today, we're doing a hidden bunker. I got this keycard in my town because I was so frantic about ammo and stuff like that. You'll see when we go back to my base, you'll see just how fleshed out it actually is and how much work I've actually done to this. The reason why I'm standing right here, this was probably your next question. There are NPCs in this petrol station right here. I drove past it. There's a Volkswagen right there. I drove past it. I wanted to fill up with fuel, and they came out of the bushes. So what I'm actually going to be doing right now is I'm actually going to be scouting this out. Today we're going to use the UMP with the Spectre scope, suppressor. Oh shit! There they are. Shooting over their heads. Is he fighting a... Oh, he is too. I got him. Oh, and I got her too. The wind is affecting this. Did you see that? The wind actually carried the bullet off to the left a little bit. I need to remember that the middle point is 100 meters. I need to aim slightly down in order to get it like 50 to 25 meters. I have to remember that this is actually a scope. This is an optic. This is a 6x optic. So I need to kind of pick and choose where I'm trying to launch my bullets here. Anyway, now that they're taken care of, now I can go get some fuel. And you'll be very happy to see that I have all my lockpicking equipment with me. I've unfortunately forgot something in my overall repertoire of items, and that is healing items, but I'm hoping today I don't get killed. Oh shit! I didn't... Oh, he's coming towards me. He's coming towards me. He's coming towards me. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Oh, what did he hit me with? He got me for a C. Have I even got any healing on me? I forgot my heals. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to quickly go tear up his clothes, and then we're going to go back to the base. I was hoping to go back to the base a little bit later, but unfortunately, these assholes decided to cause havoc. Right, oh... You know what, that thread's coming with me. I've got my katana as well, because the katana is life. Right, come on. Right, this guy's going to have some items on him. I'll use my kunai to cut up his stuff. I'm not going to use my katana. There we go. Cut into rags. And he's got a carbon arrow. Lucky bugger. I can't believe he shot me with an improvised pistol. He shot me in the torso with that. I'm wearing heavy armor. I'm literally wearing heavy armor right now. Look! Armor tactical vest. That thing should be covering my entire chest. All my vital organs and stuff like that. And even a little bit of my crotch as well, because you don't want to shoot off the golden jewels. what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to probably need to rip up a few more clothes here. So we've got a couple of deaders over here. Right, boys, let me see your items. Did they ruin anything? They didn't ruin anything, that's good. Angel flight pants? No, don't use that, you fool! Don't use that, don't use that. Use your knife. Use your bloody knife. It's a bugger when you try and get them to use specifically, like, maybe your scissors or maybe a knife or something like that. I'm really hoping they get some sort of, like, default setting so you don't have to constantly select things that you maybe don't want to use. I'm also realising that these bandages are trash. They're trash. They're not filling up my gauge here. They're really not filling up the gauge. Hopefully he's got enough rags on him that I can just heal straight over. I don't want to drop below 75%. That's my main issue. I don't want to be dropping that much right now. Not, at least not right now. Oh, hello. Oh, I need that. Number 4, cut into rags. Oh, he had a bedroll on him as well. That's pretty cool. Now, I've had a few people ask me, and yes, I'm going to go try it. If you don't know, there is a quote-unquote community modded server for SCUM. It's gaining a lot of traction because it's chaotic, apparently. And a lot of people want me to try it. But good news for you guys is that I am actually going to go and try it. I am going to go and have a little look at it. I'm going to go experience it. I might do it on a stream when my ISP is not causing me havoc. On that front anyway, I have found an ISP that I'm going to be changing to, but because of contractual obligations, I can't switch right now. So streams might be put on hold for a little while, but that's okay. You guys are going to get a lot of videos out of me because this week is pretty much a video a day, like daily videos all over the shop. And I've been trying to, I've been pushing, man. I've been pushing. Ah, there we go. How excellent! I want to cut you into rags. Come here. Get that green crap cut up. Right, if we're healed now, I think we can go. I think we could probably just go to the bunker, I think. I don't think we need to go back to get heals. I could probably find heals in the bunker. I'll take this one with me, because why not, right? I'll search through a couple of these boxes in case we find anything else. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I need. I saw a bobby pin box there, it's right there. Give me that, thank you. I'm just going to vault through that window. Right, go get the car, get some fuel. I should be careful with my injuries, right? I can't sprint, unfortunately. Ooh, that was I almost burst that wound right open. That was down low. That was down low. That was at like 0.5% or something like that. Right. Get fuel. And then head to the bunker. Now, the bunker in question is here. It's originally where the... Well, it's originally where the bunker was, apparently. But it's kind of camouflaged. It's kind of... It's called a hidden bunker, a secret bunker. There's the clues in the name, you know what I mean? $464 to fill up the car. What is the inflation rate over here? Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's called a secret bunker for a reason, and essentially I'm just going to have to try and find it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to drive all the way over to the bunker location, and hopefully we're not going to destroy the car, because I don't want to destroy the car, because I've recently just... If you didn't see the previous episode, go watch the previous episode. We essentially build up the car. That's why I've got a roof rack now. This is the first time I've ever got a roof rack in this game by buying it. And see, when I say that, I literally mean that. Like, I don't focus a lot on the vehicle play on multiplayer. I tend to focus on the base and roaming. As I stated in the previous episode as well, I am not very good when it comes to PvP. I am hopeless when it comes to PvP. However, I will build a decent base, but it's... A lot of people have got the notion of, like, an unraidable base and, like, a PvP base and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I just build the base that I used to build on Rust way back when I used to play that, when I used to play it in university and college. Did I tell you guys a story about how me and my friends would take shifts playing Rust? That's how sweaty we were. Like we were a group of, I want to say 7. I think there was 7 or 8 of us, and 4 of us would do a day shift and 4 of us would do a night shift. And whilst 4 of us or 5 of us or however many were at college, anyone who wasn't supposed to be at college that day would go on Rust and kind of maintain the base and like gather things and basically play the game in PvP and stuff like that. But what we would do is when we would go to do a raid is we would agree on a raid date. So the night shift workers or the night shift guys and the day shift guys would all come together and we would hit somebody whilst they were online. We wouldn't necessarily offline people. If you don't know what offlining means, is it just means that you're going to a base where there's nobody online to defend it. So we would intentionally go to a base that was like full of people. We would go to like other clans and stuff like that and try and raid them. Sometimes we would win, sometimes we would lose, sometimes we wouldn't even make it there because we'd get third partied or like we'd get intercepted by another clan doing their own raid. And yeah, like I used to build our base. I used to like honeycomb it and stuff like that. I used to do all that stuff. And it used to be one of our favourite games until they changed it, and then we were like, we don't want to play this anymore because we, you know, that way where you kind of sweat out a game. You kind of, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. Like if you like a game, you like a game, and you play it a lot, that's totally fine. But when we played it, we sweated it out. We were try-harding as much as possible, but we had fun at the same time, which is what you're supposed to do in games. But we kind of branched off from that. We kind of stopped being sweaty. We stopped try-harding, and we just kind of adopted a kind of laid-back play style, which still allowed us to raid and it still allowed us to play together, but we weren't kind of like, you know, heart palpitations, drinking like monsters and staying up late, like staying up during the day, staying up during the night, pulling all-nighters, doing raids that would take upwards of like 3 or 4 hours and stuff like that. We kind of adopted that kind of, right, this is too much on us and it's affecting us, so we may as well just like play it in a casual manner rather than a competitive manner, and we get so much more fun out of it. We still got to raid people, still got to have fun, we still got to talk to people. It was fun. It was a good thing. But the premise of that story is I used to do the base building. I like doing base building in this game because it doesn't remind me of it, because there's more things to do in this game with the base building. There's more creativity in my opinion. There's a few limitations in this game as compared to like Rust and other games that have got a kind of modular building design. But all in all, I like SCUM's building system. Right, it's up here I think. It should be up here somewhere. It should be in this vicinity somewhere. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down a blueprint, because knowing my luck I'm going to end up forgetting where my car is. So I'm going to place 4 blueprints like this. Now, for any new players that are watching this, for any players that are playing multiplayer, no other player apart from your squad mates see these blueprints, right? So if you're hiding your car and you want to find out where it actually is, only you can see these and your squad mates can see these. No one else can see these. So use these as like a temporary marker for you to try and identify where your car is. Because I know for a fact a lot of people, they tend to lose their car. Is that a... That's a very right eye. Oh, we found it. I'm right on top of it. Hey! We're right on top of it. How about that? Well, what I'm going to do is, because this Spectre scope pushes my gun to be like at 100 meters range, I'm going to narrow it down to the iron sights, which should kind of cut it down a wee bit. I'm going to reload my weapon before I go in here as well. I don't know what sort of evil is in here. This is the first time I'm hitting one of these bunkers since their inception to 1.0. So this is going to be my first time going into a hidden bunker. I don't know if there's going to be any threats inside it. If there is any threats inside of it, I've got the means to kill them. So let's restack our ammo and let's see what we can find in here. Now I also don't know if I need to do any sort of diffusal thing, but I've got the right keycard for it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to gung-ho. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So far, so good. Oh! Oh! Is it really just like this? Is that it? So it's just 2 doors. 2 doors in an armory. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. I wonder if I can find an AK in here. If I can find an AK in here, this would be really... Oh, yes, a 338 suppressor. A flare. That extra hiking backpack's actually kind of a good thing right there. I'm going to use that as a temporary storage right now, so I'll place everything on the ground. This is just like having like a basic armory, but instead of going through a full abandoned or standard bunker, you're simply just given an armory. There we go. That took a wee bit of why did that close? I hope I can get out. This item has expired. Okay. I hope I'm not locked in here. I literally hope I'm not locked in here. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know what I would have to do to get out of here. Oh, cool. M249, spare magazine for my UMP45. That's tidy. Another AKS-74U. AS Val. Flare. Oh, sick! Another UMP. That's good. I can cut this down for parts. That's pretty good. All right, that's an all right drop, really. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this was worth it? Do you think this was a worthwhile endeavour? I think it was quite worthwhile. These are some pretty good items. This whole bunker. This is what it held. These are all the items that it held within this hiking backpack, including the hiking backpack, of course, and this flashbang right there. Oh yeah, I've got my Peacekeeper with me, and the 357 Magnum as well. And we also got a spare UMP magazine. Do you think that's worth it? Do you think that as an armory is worth it? Especially for my loot settings, which are like I think it's 2.0, like 2 times loot. So you've got a above functional AKS-74U, an above functional M249, above functional AS Val. You've got a kinda worn out UMP45. You've got a hiking backpack. You've got a waste bag. So you've got two large capacity storage items. You've got 2 compasses, 2 flares, a flashbang. You've got a UMP45 magazine coupled with UMP45. All you would need is a stack of 45 ACP, which you can get from any police station. I think this was a worthwhile endeavour. I think this was quite worth it. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Oh, and the 338 suppressor. So not only did we get quite a few cool guns, but we got some cool attachments as well. Oh, we can just open that. Well, I expected that to be a little bit longer. Not that I'm disappointed or anything. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm just a wee bit flabbergasted. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger. Maybe there are plans to make a few other ones a little bit bigger. Maybe something a wee bit more convoluted. But at that point, would it not be better just making a bunker? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'd like to know your thoughts. Me personally, I think it was quite worthwhile. Yeah, again, not really disappointed, but by what I found, these are really good items to find. These are really, really good items. Just it's strange to see such a minimal designed thing, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It's so minimal. I suppose it balances a little bit as well. I want to believe it's kind of balanced as well, because if everybody's got this key card and they obviously want to go to the armory, then there's only one in this sector. There's only so many on the map, so I think it is to do with balance. Also, do you like my my lunchbox, by the way? I've got sardines, I've got 2 apples and 2 bits of garlic. So the garlic goes with the sardines, and these are my 2 dessert items right here. What can I say? I'm a child at heart. Well, that's I was hoping to do a full episode on that, but it turns out we don't have to do that. Instead, what could we do? What could we do? We could go to a POI, we could go to Bravo 2, or I could take you home and show off the base a little bit. I might take you home and show off the base a little bit. Let's go show off the base a wee bit. And then from there we'll make a decision on what we want to actually do. Now, I do still have a keycard for Alpha 1, but it is the abandoned bunker. It's the abandoned version. So, one, I would need to... First, I would need to mentally prepare myself. Two, I would have to learn how to do the abandoned bunkers. Apparently, there's a key sound that you need to keep your eyes out, or keep your eyes out for? Keep your ears out for. And if you hear that sound, you need to stop. You just need to stay still. Stop and just stay still. There's no point moving. If you move any further, apparently it'll trigger the razor and then it'll kill you. So, I'll need to mentally prepare for that. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments with the new secret bunkers. Do you think they're good? I think they're quite balanced. I think it's a neat balance, because the normal bunkers were so laden with like loot, guns, ammo, attachments, raid items, like RPGs and stuff like that, RPG rounds, AT4s and stuff like that. I think this is a nice balance to kind of prolong the game a wee bit, or prolong the kind of fighting a wee bit. I'm going to stop here, actually. I'm going to stop here, because I don't get to visit this place a lot. I get to visit this place a lot on multiplayer, but not so much on single player. I kind of bypass this place a lot. If you want to know where I am, I'm right here. I'm kind of almost smack dab in the middle of Bravo 2. You'll find the... essentially, look at this as like a hand out in front, like a palm. We're right in the middle of the palm, essentially. Or right underneath the fold of the thumb here. So there's the palm, there's the thumb. We're right in the crease between the palm and the fingers. Or palm and the thumb. Raise beanie. Normally it brings me luck. Normally that brings me a lot of luck. I don't know why, but every time I hold on to it, every time I clutch it, I can smell him. He's going to watch this video and be like, what is he talking about? Then again, he might comment on the video being like, yeah, that's just me. That's just me you can smell. My aura, my musk, my odor. Oh, shit. It seems as though they have spawned. Did he hear that? No, he didn't. He didn't hear that at all. Did you notice how I had to kind of shoot towards his torso and the bullet flew at his head? So I'll do it again. I missed all 3 shots because I couldn't see his head. Trust me, I'm good at this game. Sometimes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. I'm going to take those cola bottles because at some point I am going to build myself a raft, and I kind of need those those cans to make a raft. I'm going to take that portable gas stove because I'm going to need some extra cooking items with me at some point. Oh, some crisps. Oh, a canteen. Nice. Have I not got one of them? I do, and it's empty. Oh, it's empty. Of course it's empty. Of course it is. Right, well, we may as well just leave it right there. Go figure that my canteen is empty. What we got in here? We got 45 ACP. We got some toaster pastries, also known as Pop-Tarts. I don't know why, but I really love the look of this gun right now. I think it's because of the foregrip, which is one thing that they really need to put in this bloody game. Like, I know several people have hounded the devs for getting attachments placed into this game because They do belong here. We've got attachments for flashlights. We need attachments for foregrips. And, oh, have you seen the latest thing from their dev update? So not only are we getting a new bow added to the game, we're also getting something quite there's actually quite an interesting feature surrounding the new bow. The fact that it can be like folded up and placed into your inventory for a smaller slot. So no longer are you gonna have like for example, we'll take for example that this is like from the top of the green bar to the very bottom of my inventory slot in the hiking backpack. That's the size of a bow. Look, let's say that's the size of a bow, right? It's obviously a little bit bigger, but this is the size of the bow. What it'll probably do is it'll compress into the size of the UMP, which is really cool. The fact that they're adding that in, and the entrenching tool as well. Hello? Kriegsman? We've already got... Guys, we can already cosplay as a Krieger. If you don't know what a Krieger is, a Kriegsman is a guardsman, right? From Warhammer 40k, and they're a gas mask guy. They've got a very German aesthetic to them. Very German World War I shock trooper look to them. Now, we've got a German World War II helmet. We've got a gas mask. Now we have an entrenching tool. Now all they need to do is give me a las gun with a bayonet on it. Tomislav, Andre, or any of the devs watching this, can you please create an improvised bayonet for the improvised rifle, please? Because I would love to have that. Alright, let's go back to the base, let's go back to the house, and I'll show off the base a wee bit, explain what I did, and explain why I did it the way that I'm doing it right now. It's a very, I'm going to call it a very RP base, because I want a base that's not just, it's just a place for me to store loot. I want it to look kind of, not authentic, but like, I want to make it look like it's a real thing, like it's a base that someone would live in. Do you know what I mean? I'm not subscribing to the whole immersion thing. I'm not subscribing to the whole RP thing. I just want it to look like, oh, you're a con man. You're a convict on this game show. You need to live somewhere, like. So why not make it kind of, you know, habitable? Why not make it look like home? Because surely if you're a con man or if you're a convict or something like that, and you're on a game show where like other prisoners kill each other, surely you're gonna try and like inject a little bit of home where your new home is. At least that's what I would do. Like, if I was an inmate in this island and if I had the authority and the power, the firepower, the manpower, all of that, to just inject a tiny bit of like outside life, inject a little bit of like real life into my current scenario or my current situation. Hell yeah, I would do that. I'd end up making little minis out of wood. Because I can tell you one thing, I've been busy with my model painting, by the way. Like, serious model painting. Like, I've got like 20 intercessors painted. I've got Lamartes to paint. I've got a few other things I've got so many things to paint, but I'm having fun doing it right now. I'm in a big mood to do some painting, actually. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are home. We are now back at the base. Let me show you around. So, the outside wall is completed. We have a farm, which is just a simplistic little farm. I've yet to plant anything on it, yet to sow anything on it. I have a very open door right here, which leads into the bottom part of the base if we go in. So, nothing really in the corners here. Got the flag. Walk in here. This is my gun box. This is the box that holds all the guns. This is going to be my preparation kind of holdout area. So as you can see, I've got all my scopes, I've got all my guns, I've got all my pistols, I've got all my kind of ammo and magazines and stuff like that. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to quickly just nab some of these because these are important to have on me. And these are the 2 boxes originally in the car. As you can see, I've kind of stripped them bare of all their items, or most of the items that were kind of placed into the weapon box, apart from obviously the compound bow. After that, I was like, you know what, I want to put some steps right here. So I put some steps right here, and this is the front facing part of the base. So there's a door right here which takes you out into the street, takes you straight onto the street, no problem. Go back inside, go up here. We've got a little window right here, we've got a little door right here. This is going to be 3 stories high, so we've got this is technically the ground level, but I want to consider this the first level. This is floor 1, this is technically the ground floor. This is floor 1. So in floor 1, we have a rug. We have a simple little area for watching imaginary TV shows. It's in HD, crisp HD actually, ultra HD. I've got a couple of these Chinese lanterns, and I've got my little cooking station right here. Now I've got to place my other portable stove here, so I can place a pan on this one and a pot on this one, which if you just imagine this one over here as being 2, I'll have 2. Anyway, in here, this is my, I want to call it my shelf fridge, but it's technically just a storage for food and stuff like that. Then we've got a couple of boxes here that I had in the main building. So these are original boxes made at the very start of the season, or the series, however you want to address it. So we've got the rebar cutter, we've got our drill. I could place a workbench in here, but this is all I've got. I've got a little weapon rack, I've got a little bench, I've got a little rug. This is just a simple storage, it has nothing in it at the moment. And then we've got a little kind of dining table, so you can just sit here and just ponder life. I can just be like, the world of Scum, and then I can look out towards the trees and see the tops of the buildings. It's very quaint. And you go upstairs, and this is going to be the upper level. So the upper level is going to be mostly crafting stuff. So I'm going to put a workbench up here. We're going to put a workbench over here, and this wall is going to have maybe 2 shelves. I'm going to put a set of ladders here, a U-turn shaped ladders. I think it's the, hold on, where are they? Is it the U-shaped ones? Yeah, U-shaped twig stairs, so I'm going to put that right there, like that. Along these, along the edge of this wall is going to be 2 shelves. Along this one's going to be like 3 or 4 cupboards. And then the upper level is where I'm going to put my actual bed. For this part right here, I'm going to just roof this off. This is going to be the slanted roof, the 45-degree roof. So it's going to like attach itself to the walls that are going to be like right here. So I'm hoping that turns out pretty well. I'm hoping it turns out pretty nice. But we've got a little balcony. You can't really see over the balcony because of the high up walls and stuff like that. But that is the base as it is, and you can jump down here. And if you get stuck down here, if you can't jump up here, you can just drop down. Like that. And there's nothing really going inside here. That's my cot, that's my bed from the original start of the series. But aye, this is my mental preparation room. It's a little bit run down, it's a little bit worn out, a little bit like me. But this is the base. This is the base as it is as a whole right now. As you can see, it's still all twig and it's not really built up to a reasonable degree, but it's my little base. This is just a basic base, to be quite honest with you. You can still go underneath here, by the way. I was going to upgrade this bit to metal, but I didn't know if I wanted to do it in metal. But now that I see inside here, I might want to do it in metal, actually. I might want to do these metal. So what I'll do is just schedule them for upgrade, and they require 8 metal. You know what, we could probably just build this. We could just build these. So we need lots of metal, we need 4 bolts, we need plenty of toolkits. There's a toolkit right there. Nails, can we use nails, or do we need nails? We need bolts. We require some bolts. Where are the bolts? How many bolts per? So it's 8. So let's take out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put them away. And now we need the metal. That's 3 units of metal. We need 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any more? We could just go out to the car outside. I think we've almost got everything for it. Yeah, there's a rundown car right here. We can just have a wee search through this. There's 2 more bits of metal. A couple bits over here as well. Nice. I'm overburdened now. This is a feature I kind of like now. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying the fact that this little red icon stops you from jogging. And it literally just slows you all the way down. Like this is... Oh, you can jog. Maybe I'm not heavy enough yet. But I like that. I like that you have to slow down. Or it slows you down. And being that slow is kind of a... It's kind of bad. It's kind of a death wish to do that. I'm going to take this pipe. And I'm going to do Shift F. Shift F. There we go. Put that in there. Put away all this stuff. We actually used all of the metal but 2. That was pretty good. So now we've got a solid structure now. Super solid structure. I'm gonna leave these wood because it just makes sense to leave them wood. Because it is technically a balcony, so I want my balcony to be wooden. And the main portion of my base, the foundations, to make sure... Oh, okay, so let me explain why this one cannot be made into metal. If I make that one into metal, right? So if I go down here... Here it is. It blocks off this door completely and it stops me from using this door. So if I was to use this door right now, I would only be able to go this way. I wouldn't be able to go forward and into this room right here. So that's why that's the way it is. Oh, excuse me. I'm a tired boy. And I don't know why. Don't know why I'm sleepy. Right, let's have a wee look through my own stuff right now. Nothing. Absolutely squat-diddly. Okay. From here, I mean, we could go to factory. We could go jam some factory business. What we could do is potentially... Oh, I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel about going to Alpha 2? And then in the next episode, we try and get a hazmat suit. And then we go over here to what is essentially just a rendition of Pripyat. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Okie dokie. Right. In fact, do I not have one? Did I not have a hazmat suit at one point? Right, tell you what, we're gonna drive over to Alpha 2 or Alpha 2. Yeah, Alpha 2. We're gonna drive over to Alpha 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you there in just a second. I'm not gonna dilly dally. I'm gonna get there toot sweet. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. I may have damaged the car a little bit. I may have damaged the car just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. It's all repaired. We're all good. No problems. No issues. We're all good. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's close that door. Okay. Like before, I'm going to leave the Spectre scope in here. I'm not going to take the Spectre scope with me. I am indeed going to be using iron sights. Alright, he's all the way over there. Okay. We are in semi-auto. We have 27 of 30. Alright, we can just wait here for a second. You gonna turn? There we go. Good lad. This is probably one of the easiest bunkers to get into. You just wait for him to turn that way. And you walk in this way. Shift E to turn on your flashlight, by the way. Right, she's dead. Let's just close that door. Like I said, we are here for a hazmat suit, as well as loot. I'm here for loot. I'm here to do the looting. I can't help myself. Painkillers. Good thing to find. Some arrows. I'm not going to cherry pick. I am going... Well, that's a lie. I am going to cherry pick. I'm going to pick the things I want to take with me. Not the M9, but I'm taking the 9mm. What else have we got? We've got a 50 BMG launcher. Or a magazine for one, at least. Which is a good find, because that puts me on the trail for one. That means I might find one here. You never truly know. Dead. Oh, I seem to have pissed them all off. That's not cool. Oh. All shots have to be headshots only. Try and take them out as quickly as possible. Like I said, every shot has to count for a head. Oh, those automatically shot, huh? I didn't realise they automatically shot now. Well, at least they're not too bright. I just have to watch my back here. Because if they keep coming up behind me like that, I'm gonna have to swing on them. Right, I'm not gonna bother going through that one. I want to go through this one. Let's do something smart. Magazine. FYI, that is an M82 suppressor. Missed that. This direction takes us straight to the armory. It's actually quite interesting how the doors are closing now. There's a timer on them now. Okay, there's a suicide puppet through that door. Isopropyl alcohol, give me that. I'm probably gonna have to douse myself in that in a minute. Armory. It doesn't seem like they can open doors. Or at least they're not trying to. Okay, he can just beep away. I'm not too fussed about him beeping away. So long as he stays in there and I'm in here, I'll be fine. I'll be a happy boy. Okay, nothing in these little containers. There's some 44 judge rounds, especially armor piercing. Some slugs. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to lockpick though. There we go. We'll do these ones, and there should be a secondary armory through the blast doors and round towards the end of this corridor. There we go. A little bit of brute force. There we are. Excellent. Right. Search this, search that. What I would like to find is... No, I don't want to find a Mac 10. What was that? Another ump? Another one? Another wee umpy ump? I don't want the Mac 10. I don't want that packet, or that. I mean, it's... Fuck's sake, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Check this depository. Sometimes they've got some nice little things in here. Chocolate bar. I'm not going to take the crisps. Crisps can stay there. There he is. Switch to knife. This is literally just to make sure I can shoot him in the head. I can't shoot through that glass, it's bulletproof. There we go. Shut that door. What we got in here? We got some medical items. The reason why he didn't blow up, I shot him in the head. At that point, he's got 30 seconds before he blows up. Yeah, he's starting to blow up now. As soon as you hear the rapid beeping, that's when it's time to leave. And bang. I could totally try this. I could totally try this. I've got enough lockpicking items on me. I could try this. Oh! Shit. Ah! Oh, nearly had it. Nearly had it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some bobby pins here. I might continue trying this because we do have... Oh, maybe not actually. In fact, how many things have I got on me? 18. I've only got 21 uses actually. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to save them. I was close. I was quite close to a few of them there. Quite close. That could have been totally worth it. That could have been totally worth it. But whilst I've got my my bobby pins here, I'll go get the other armory. If I've got anything left over, which I surely will have stuff left over. I'll have loads of stuff left over. We'll come back here and we'll try out this medical. Alright. I'm gonna just close that door. Nice little block 21. HS... Oh, I'm going to take that HS9 actually. I've got loads of magazines for the HS9 back at home. Right, we'll lockpick this right now. There we go. We'll get these two and then we'll go to the armory, sure. There we go. My eyes sometimes go a wee bit flaky when I'm doing this. Oh, there we go. Another Scar DMR. If I can find a repair kit... Oh, we're overburdened. If I can try and find a repair kit, I'm going to dismantle that. Take those bullets. Man, that... I'm going to have to get used to that on multiplayer, because if that's the case, of that doing that all the time, just automatically closing like that, I'm not going to lie, I'll panic if that happens, because I'll be like, oh, there's somebody coming in! Right, rattle these boxes, and this is the armory right here. Oh, 308 rounds in here, that's alright. Binos, nothing. Another holster. What's that? 44 tracer rounds. Bulletproof, no, not bulletproof vest, stab-proof vest, sorry. There we go. I'm hoping we can get a Kalashnikov out here, an AK. Or an AKM or something. Because I'd really like to use an AK through these episodes, because I've got loads of ammo for them. Loads of ammo for them. Come on, you pig. There we go. Oh, give me an AK. That's not an AK, that's a 40 mic. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Kalashnikov. We have ourselves a tricksy little AKM. And my game just fatal errored. I'll be back in a second, ladies and gentlemen. So the game's actually just rolled me back, actually. It's rolled me back outside of the, Oh, no way. Is my AK gone? Did it take my AK? Oh, no way did it take my AK. That didn't just take my AK, did it? Oh, man. What? It just took the AK from me. It just snapped the AK out of my hands. Oh, man. That kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'm here for something else. I'm here for not the Kalashnikov. As much as I would really like the Kalashnikov, I would have really liked that Kalashnikov. Last bullet. Right, down here should be the hazmat suit location. Right, this is it here. Let's quickly lockpick it. Cool. Hazmat suit and potassium iodide pills. Still sucks how we didn't get our AK. I was actually quite happy that I managed to get my hands on that. Right, now we just need to leave. I've got what I got what I came for. Not stopping. Keep moving. Oh, do we lockpick? Is there anything to lockpick here? Is there any? Oh, there's one right here. Please give me an AK. Please give me an AK. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I did say we were going to go back for that medical thing, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to go back for that medical thing, actually. So let's just head back to the car. Oh, man. I'm happy I got my hazmat suit. I'm happy I got that. That's what I was mainly here for. But the fact that I didn't get my AK, that's kind of disheartening a wee bit. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, we need to be quick.
Stop right there.
I'm out. You can't harm me. You can't hit me. Oh, wait, my memory allocation? I don't think so, loser. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Well. We got some stuff today. Right, cool. Let's get the hell out of here. Right, folks. I'm going to close out today. We had a fatal error, which is a bit of a shame. We lost our AK. But the main thing is, we managed to get quite a lot of stuff out of that. We managed to get quite a lot of goodies out of that. Anyway, folks, like I said at the start of the video, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a thumbs up on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos from me, consider subscribing, ring the little bell, select all, and you'll be updated with the latest upload on this channel. as well as a Sunday night live stream, which starts between 6 and 7 PM UK. We'll go for about 3-4 hours, playing the likes of SCUM and other games as well that are revolving around the survival genre. So if that's your jam, I'd like to see you there. Anyway, folks, I'm going to head back to the base off camera, unload all my stuff, and I'm going to go to the gym. So, hope you all have a lovely day. From myself, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.